Hello. I don't know who is here. I'm here, and I see Megan. Hello, Megan. I'm going to apologize in advance for I'm sure what's going to be a lot of squinting. My eyes, I did a fair amount of reading on my lunch break today and a couple of other breaks. I was reading through doing my fantasy romance deep dive, and I was reading Hunger Like No Other. And it's very tiny font, and my eyes are now just like shot today. So I will probably be squinting and doing weird crap with my eyes a fair amount. Apologies. But we're here, of course, talk about this book, Age of Legend by Michael J. Sullivan. I just really like this cover. I like all the covers. Who's the artist? I looked it up one time. Whomst the fuck is it? No. I swear to God, I saw it. Cover design, cover illustration, Mark Simonetti. Nice. Way to go, Mark. Oh, I forgot that this was a signed copy. Anyhow, yeah, Age of Legend, book 4 of the Legends of the First Empire series. The first time I read this one, I gave it 5 stars. I did not give it 5 stars this time. I think I gave it, what did I give it? 4.5, I want to say. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I gave it either 4.5 or 4.75. And I don't know if this time around, part of my like change in rating from 5 to slightly less than 5. I don't know if it was because of, oh, hey, Stephanie. Hi. I don't know if it was because I was just in like a mini slump, not an actual reading slump, but just like a little baby one. Like I just wasn't reading a lot for about a week there. What did I give it? Oh, I gave it 4? Did I really? I feel like I gave it. I think I changed that. Did I change it? No, I gave it 4. Would you look at that? But yeah, I was just not like reading a heck of a lot in general. And this one, okay, I think on the first read, I don't know what it was that made me give it 5 on the first read. On this one, there just weren't as many emotional moments in this one. There were still some, for sure. Like, it wasn't completely lacking of them. But the previous 2 just had some real hard-hitting emotional moments that got me a little choked up. Whereas this one didn't so much. It had some touching moments, and towards the end, certainly. Heads up, too, for anyone watching this video, this is going to be spoilery. Many spoilers will abound. You have been warned. I think it's pretty clear when you're talking about, like, doing a live show talking about a book that there's going to be spoilers. But yeah, the ending was supposed to be emotional, but wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, let's be real. We know they're not all actually going to die. Now, do we know if all of them are going to make it? No. But it's not like they've actually fully died, right? We know that this is like a quest they have to go on, and the chances of all of them not making it back, slim to none. Now, will all of them make it back? I don't know. Michael J. Sullivan does like to kill off characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of them that are going on this underworld quest don't make it back. But yeah, so it wasn't super emotional because it wasn't like a real death for me necessarily. But yeah, and this one just is very similar for me to, as far as the plot goes. Not like the plot isn't similar, but the feeling of the plot is similar to Age of Swords, where it's not as action-packed. There is something really important going on, like in Age of Swords, this other quest they go on, and then it's a little exciting while they're on that actual quest in, what is it, Neath, the Durg land. But overall, like, there's a lot of people just kind of sitting around. And then we have Age of War, which is much more action-packed, a whole ass battle. And then in this one, it's like there are a couple little battles, but we jump ahead a lot. And, oh, geez. And then it is a lot of people kind of kicking it and hanging out in the camp and just battle planning and whatever. It's not super action-packed and exciting. Neith, thank you. Thanks so much. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't as gripped by this one, but I still really enjoyed it. My overall thoughts as far as why I gave it 4, not as exciting, not as emotional for me, didn't grip me as much emotionally, wasn't as exciting, but still such great character development. I really, really enjoyed following Tressa a little bit more closely. I really like that she's a bitch, right? She's a bitch. And that even when she's doing, like, I like that we're seeing you can be a bitch and still do something good for people, right? Like, you don't have to be a sweet little angel on earth in order to to sacrifice, in order to do something for the good of others. You can be kind of an annoying, grating bitch that people don't like and still do something good for other people and make a sacrifice for the good of everyone else. And I like having a character like that where you're like, I kind of hate her. She's terrible, but also like, go you, way to save people, you know? Let's see. What did you say? Something that lowered my enjoyment was how everyone seemed to think that Tesh was such a horrible person for wanting to get revenge. And yet no one seemed to think the Frey were bad for me. Yeah, there's definitely like I don't like how Tesh, because you guys, if you've been watching my channel for a minute, you know how I feel about just mindless, one-track minded revenge, right? If that's all that's going on and a character cannot be swayed from that in the slightest, and they just cannot focus on anything else, it drives me nuts. I don't love it. And I just don't love when they can't possibly imagine any nuance to their revenge. Like where Tesh cannot imagine that he shouldn't murder every single one of them. Like some of them were just following orders, or I think weren't a couple of them that he killed, like not even part of it, right? Or were they all? I don't know. At any rate, like I completely understand like Nifron, like him wanting to take out Nifron, because Nifron's the one that commanded it and ordered his guys to do this. But it's like he's the last one you're going for, and I just have a funny feeling. I don't know, because I haven't read Rhaeria. I don't know if Rhaeria, if those two series tell you anything else. But like, I just have a funny feeling he's not going to kill Nifron. So you're going to have killed all these other Galantians or whatever they're called, and then not actually kill the one that ordered everyone to do it. And that's just annoying to me a little bit, you know? But yeah, like, why is nobody like, oh shit, they did it. They're the ones that killed everyone and they lied about it. Like that should be a bigger deal a little bit, I think. And like, we should absolutely want to tell Persephone this. Hello? Like what the crap, you know? Oh yeah. Yeah, they just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. They're just like ignoring all of that. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yes. Tressa. Oh, she's great. And they were part of, okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They were just like, oh, wow, that's crazy that Tesh is doing this. Like, what? It's a little serious, especially when it was revealed, like what he was doing, like using one of their skulls as a pillow. Like, sir, are you well? You're not well. Like, you need to pump the brakes, take a breather, go meditate, you know, go sit in a field, touch some grass, do some meditation. Cause what the fuck, you know? Moya and Tressa could be two sides. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I mean, all right. I said in previous books that Persephone's always like, I just love Persephone. And then that I was getting to really like Moya. I'm not going to lie. Moya was annoying, the fuck out of me in this book. Her like just stubborn, this can't possibly be true. Like, you've already learned that several other myths and things are true. So why is it so, you saw a fucking dragon get created from magic. Like, you saw magic dragon and you're still like, I don't believe this. You guys, this is ridiculous. Like, girl, just like, stop, shut up. So many times I was just like, Moya, shut up. Oh my God. She was driving me fucking crazy. I swear. Yeah, he's not very well at all. Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't love either, but that's why it is true that I feel like they are like two sides of the same coin, because she's so stubborn also with like how much she hates Tressa. Like, just being like, shut up, Tressa. God, like, girl, relax. Let her speak. Oh my God. She was definitely driving me nuts a fair amount in this one. But I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I still like her, but she was just rubbing me all the wrong way. I just don't like it when someone's so like one track, like, no, I know the truth. Like, no, you don't. Stop. Oh my God. What are some characters? Oh yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, how did you guys feel about like the jumping ahead? I didn't necessarily mind it. Because I don't know, there was like a lot of stuff that we don't need to see, I feel like. And I'm kind of glad that Michael J. Sullivan didn't subject us to, you know, chapters of inane whatever. So, yeah, I wasn't super mad about the time jump, but I know that that really drives some people crazy. Oh, I know. Oh, poor Tressa. That made me really sad. That made me real sad. For sure. But I love that I don't know, I love that Brynn like keeps trying to be nice to her and whatnot. Cause yeah, I feel like Tressa's just one of those people that, you know, she's just keeps everyone at a distance, and it's her, you know, defense mechanism from all the trauma and just the bullshit she's dealt with. Like, people deal with trauma and bullshit in different ways, and that's how she deals with it. Just being a bitch. Yeah, exactly. I didn't mind it either. Yeah, it was kind of weird to have two, like, where we skipped ahead a bit. But I still didn't really mind it. I don't know. It didn't bother me a whole heck of a lot, I guess. It made sense to me, so. And I'm glad that it was just like right there at the beginning, and then it's like, okay, now here we are. I think if we had done like a few more, I would have been like, okay, can we not? But it didn't bother me as much. Yeah, Brynn was really great in this book. She's just so sweet, you know, she's just so sweet. She just wants to help people, and she's so brave. And I love that she doesn't let Tesh be Tesh. Him being like, I will not allow it. Like, sir, the double standard. Come on. Stop. Get out of here. Didn't mind the time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. You have to, like, do the math of, like, wait, how old are they? So how old is Suri then? Suri would be, right? How far did we jump ahead? It was like 5 years, right? I can't remember now. Jeez, Jashana. Hello, Ashley. Nice. Seems like most people are okay with it. Yeah, I read the author's note also. That definitely does help to kind of get a heads up and to kind of get like an idea of why he did it that way. I appreciated that for sure. Oh my God, I know. Sorry. Oh God, so as I've said a bajillion fucking times at this point, this is as far as I had read previously in the series. So up until this book, these were all rereads for me. But now, Age of Death, I have not read. Age of Empire, I have not read. So I'm just like, please, God, don't let Suri be broken. I want her to just do something magical and wonderful and powerful and just unleash. Like, I want her to find some deep power where she can use the art, even though she has the collar. Like, I just want her to do something amazing. Oh, God, I just really hope. Oh, man. I know. Oh, when he said he's going to put her in a hole. Oh, no, my heart dropped. My heart dropped. Ugh. Yeah, they're so fucking annoying. All of them. And just thinking like they're animals and stuff. Like, dude, they don't look that far off from you. You know what I mean? Like, the way that the Frey have been described, like, they're human-like. You know what I mean? Like, you stand up and walk on two legs, and you've got two arms and two eyeballs and a nose and a mouth, ears, you have hair, similar, like, most things are very similar. You're just more elven, you know, and pointy ears, and the Miralith shave their heads. But, like, other than that, it's like they don't even look that, like, the humans don't look that different from you all. So it's so very stupid. But I mean, prejudice and hatred is stupid in real life also, because it doesn't fucking make sense ever. Okay, she's 20. Okay, Suri was 20. Cool. Yeah, rooting for Suri. So I want her to do something badass. Please let her do something badass. Swear to God. I had forgotten. I knew they went to visit the Tetlin Witch in this book. I knew that was like their quest that they went on. But I couldn't remember the outcome of it. I remembered that they're going on an underworld quest as well. I couldn't remember how far into that we got in this book. We didn't. They just started it. But I couldn't remember the result of the Tetlin Witch. Like, if she was mean or evil or if she fucked with them. I couldn't remember. So the whole time that they were, like, walking into her house and talking with her, I was like, oh, God, what's going to happen? And then, like, she was fine. Like, so far, like, she's pretty chill. We don't know. Maybe we'll see in the next book that she, like, tricked them or something. But so far, she seems pretty legit and just, like, I'm just trying to live out my miserable existence in this swamp, please. Like, oh, man. Yeah, all very... Okay, so I'm so confused. Yeah. Oh, tons of reveals. Who the fuck is Malcolm? Okay, because in the glossary, it says, someone pointed out that it says Uberlin is supposed to be the father of the Tetlin Witch and the source of all wickedness. And we know that Malcolm is Muriel's father. But then in the glossary, it says Muriel, who is the Tetlin Witch, her father is Erebus, the father of all gods. So is Malcolm this Uberlin, the, like, source of all wickedness, or is he the father of the gods? I'm leaning toward him being Erebus. I'm leaning toward him being the father of the gods, because the Tetlin Witch was, like, kind of just a name made up for her. So I'm wondering if Uberlin was just, like, a name made up for wickedness and more of mythology than, like, actual history and lore and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what I'm leaning toward believing, because Erebus, his kids are, hello? Oh, wait, no. Who are it? Muriel, somebody and somebody. Does anybody remember? Yeah, I mean, he could be, but I don't know why. I don't know why I'm just leaning towards that he's Erebus and that Uberlin is just, like, kind of a made up thing. Maybe. I don't know. Because then, what's his fuck? Treelos. There's the theory in the Discord chat that Treelos is the Ancient One who Malcolm had locked up or whatever. And he had gotten out. But it says that he's Frey, though. In the glossary, it says that Treelos is Frey. So would he be the Ancient One? I don't know if he would Be the ancient. I don't think so. No, because it doesn't say, unless, I mean, because the glossaries are non-spoiler, so the glossary could change in the next book. But in this glossary, it just says that Treelos is Frey, so he wouldn't be Malcolm's son then, or anything like that. Muriel, Mari, Jerome, and Farrell. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So who, because, like, there's the children of Farrell, the children of Jerome, the children of Mari. So who are the children of Muriel? Right? Right? I don't know. I'm looking in the thing. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to piece this all together. It's just not working. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think, but I think Malcolm is Erebus. That's what he just like knows all. And he doesn't seem to be evil, you know? I don't know. Like, everything he's been setting up, he seems to be setting up, like, positive things, right? I don't know. Does she? Yeah, I don't know if she does. I don't know if she's, like, the mother. Oh, yeah, maybe. Like, the giants, maybe? But I feel like that would have been said already, wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Some of our predictions that we had for Age of Legend, that Nifron and Persephone will be happily married, They're married. I don't know that they're happily married. I feel like they're neutrally married. They're just like, this is fine. They don't love each other, really. There was a prediction for a mixed race child, which we do have, in Nolan, which is the title of his new book that I do have on eArc, but I have not read it because I want to finish this one first, this series first. And then Suri and Mandalay will have a showdown. They did not. They could potentially in the next one, though. Internal conflict with the Frey. I mean, there's definitely some internal conflict going on with them, for sure. I think it'll escalate in the next book. Probably because someone, who was it in the chat, in the Discord? Someone brought up thinking that maybe, oh, what's her name? The one Frey that is housing Macaretta. Macaretta? Who's that? What's that bitch's name? You know what I'm talking about? The one Frey? What's her name? What is this? Evil despite the... Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, Imole. Someone in the chat was like, maybe Imole and Macarena are gonna help Suri. And I was like, ooh, maybe. That's an option. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, there you go. Was it you, Stephanie? Did you say that? Are you in the Discord? Yeah, like that's definitely, there's potential. There's major potential for that. I want Suri to like unleash some badassery, but I just don't know if it, because like she's got the collar, so she can't, right? But they've alluded so many times to like the power that she has. When Jared was like, I just felt the power, something more powerful than Avim Partha or whatever, you know? So maybe. Yes, our little troop. I'm so curious about that. What do we think is going to happen in the underworld? Do we think they're going to be in the underworld for like the entire book? I can't determine if I think they're going to be in the underworld for the whole book. I don't know. I feel like we probably will, because the way that Muriel talked about it was like, there's going to be all these trials and tribulations, and don't let anyone else use the key, because there's all these like creatures down there that want to get out. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like it will be probably a long part of the book. Treeless told English needs more than one because he's artificial. Ah, yeah, that's right. See, I don't remember shit. I need to take notes better when I'm reading. I just tab things and then don't notate it. I'm stupid. Hope so, at least. Yeah, I feel like it will have to be. I feel like at least like half the book will have to be, I mean, I don't think we'll be only on them because we have multiple points of view. So we'll bebop back and forth, but I definitely think we're going to be there for a while. They're going to be there for a while. Cause yeah, I feel like they're going to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. I'm so curious, Rain, like who has been calling to Rain? Who is this bitch? And why is she calling to him? And why does he hear her? Is she like, I wonder if it's going to be one of these like beings that Muriel warned them about, like don't let them out. I wonder if that's going to be like someone that's been calling to him, you know, and if he's going to try to like convince them to let her out. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Somebody's going to die. Oh yeah, I don't know what Tesh is going to do. There's supposed to be 8. Maybe Malcolm just meant, did he say specifically if there needed to be 8 to go into the underworld? Or did he just mean that there needed to be 8 to go to the swamp and find the island? Because if they only needed 8 for that, then they have it, right? But I don't know if he meant like for the whole journey. Maybe he's going to jump in after. I'm not sure. Yeah, Rain. I don't know what Rain's going to do. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so fucking confused about Trilos or Trilos. What is his deal? Who is he? And why is he staring at this damn door? Ugh. I love it though. Like I love all of this, the mythology and everything. When an author creates a world that just has all of this mythology and the backstory for everything, I eat it up. I love it. It's so great. Like it reminds me of like the world anyways, and like my interest in it reminds me of Game of Thrones. Like I just want to know more about this fucking made up place, this made up world, and like, well, what's over there? Can we get more information on Essos and like this and that and the other thing? And like that's how I feel about this world. I'm like, well, who are they and why are they there and what have they been doing this whole time? And like and what's over on the other side of the ocean? What happened there? We keep talking about it. Are we ever going to see? I don't know. But just the lore buildup is just chef's kiss. It's so great. I live for it. But yeah, I just don't know. I really, oh man, I'm so excited to read the final 2 books. I just have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah, I feel like he's going to have to, right? He's either going to have to, he's going to face consequences. Like, I feel like Tesh is either going to die at some point or he's going to have a change of heart and he's going to have to like realize what he has been doing and that it maybe wasn't the best way of going about this whole thing. I feel like he's going to have to do one of those 2 things. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of character development there. I hope. It's so frustrating that he didn't say anything. Like he let Persephone go marry this guy, knowing that he's a dirty, dirty liar, and let her go marry him and have a baby with him just because, well, I want to get my revenge in secret. Like, bro, what? This is like life-altering information for your entire people. Like an entire race of beings. This is kind of important. You know? I just don't know. Yeah, he's got to do something. So he could, yeah, so he could just kill his, and I think he just wanted to pick off the Galantians. He just wanted to pick them off in private. And it's just like, it's just so self-centered. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I can't stand when there are characters who have this level of like revenge plot. They just become so fucking one-track minded and so self-centered. And they just cannot fathom any other option other than doing exactly what the fuck they want to do and what will make them feel better, you know? And I just can't reconcile with that in my brain. It's not fun. I don't like those types of characters, you know? I just don't like it. Yeah, exactly. He's got to change his fucking attitude or Bryn's gotta ditch him because she deserves better. She's so sweet and like understanding and compassionate and empathetic. She deserves someone on that same level, you know, not someone who's just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. It's not my jam. We all know. Yes, Nifron needs to have some major consequences. I swear to God, if he ends up getting the Frey throne, I'm throwing hands. I'm fucking throwing hands if he gets what he wanted. Oh, that can't happen. It just can't. I just don't feel like Michael J. Sullivan. I feel like he's the type of author who is okay with killing off some darlings and killing off some characters, but I think he's also the type of writer who's going to give you give you the satisfaction when it comes to like a good versus evil. The good is going to win out, right? I hope. I fucking hope. I guess I haven't finished any of his series, so that's just my perception from the 4 books of his that I have read. I just feel like he's going to give us that, like, yes, the good guys won. And like Nifron is clearly not being set up as a good guy. He's being set up as a conniving asshole. And then, yeah, Malcolm has like worked with him. So then I'm like, is Malcolm the source of all evil? But then Malcolm also helped them and like is telling them how to get Suri and help Suri and like telling Bryn that she needs to teach people to read and all of it. Like, I just don't know. Oh my God, that is the biggest bee. Sorry. Wow. Distracted. Just saw like a freaking golf ball sized bee outside or something. What the fuck was that? Anyway, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't decide if I think Malcolm is evil or not. It's so hard to tell right now because we don't even know who he is. You know? We don't even know who the fuck he is. And he's been gone this whole book. Like, I just don't know. The thing with the note being left specifically for Bryn. What note? Why don't I remember this? Why don't I remember the note? What note? Where? In this book? Am I drunk? Do I not remember? I am drinking a White Claw, but I'm not drunk. I promise. I just wanted something fizzy, you know? Something a little fizzy. Oh, the tab. Oh, yeah. Yeah, who the fuck is the Ancient One? And Malcolm put him there, right? Malcolm is the one that put the Ancient One in there. Right? Did he? Was that said? Was that stated? Did I fucking read? I did. I swear to God, you guys, I read these books very carefully. I just have a shit memory with certain fucking details. This is why when I reread the books, there were things that surprised me because I completely fucking forgot about certain things. Because my memory is ass. Okay, yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he said that, like, he put him there, and so he was, like, all pissed, like, why the fuck is he gone? Who is the Ancient One? Who could it be? Is it someone, or is it just the Ancient One? Is the Ancient One in here? Written by the Ancient One. The Prison of the Ancient One. Oh, yeah, Ancient One. As the three or the old as a being predates the gods of Elon. Okay. Who the fuck would the Ancient One be? Predates the gods of Elon? So he'd be older than Malcolm, right? If Malcolm is the father of the gods. Or maybe he's like his brother or something. So then they're just throwing us off in the glossary by saying that Treelos is Frey. Or maybe he is Frey. No, because he's Frey. Like, and Farrell is like the the father of the fray or whatever, right? Or the mother. Is feral a female or male? I can't remember. I'm just, yeah, like that makes sense other than the fact that in the glossary it says Treelos is Frey. But yeah, maybe he just appears Frey. And again, we know that the glossary is non-spoilery, so maybe the glossary is trying to lead us astray about the Frey. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because we haven't. Have we learned anything else about, like, the father of the gods? Who's the mother of the gods? Do we know? Or is it just the father of the gods? I just don't know. I just do not know. I have so many goddamned questions. I love Gifford and Roan being married, sidebar. I just adore that so much. And their kiss at the end when they were jumping in. Oh, so cute. I love that for them. They're just precious together. Cannot deal with how precious they are. But yeah, anyways, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna maybe. Ooh, maybe that could be. Oh, maybe she's locked up somewhere too. Maybe he really is the source of all wickedness. Like maybe he's both. Maybe he's Erebus and Uberlin. Like maybe it's just different names for him, just like the Tetlin Witch and Muriel, right? Could be. Could be. Oh yeah, I love Tekjin. As much as Moya annoys me, I do really like their dynamic together. I loved in the last book, I think I talked about it, when he was like, I'll kill the Frey. And she was like, you can't. And he's like, if they come for you, I can. I was like, oh, love it. I love their like no nonsense, you know, this is how it is. I fucking love you. And like, I'll kill everybody for you. Very sweet. So romantic. I mean, it is. All right, I'm going to write this down as like a potential prediction, the mother of the gods thing. Maybe there isn't even one, but there usually is for like creation stuff, right? Oh yeah, with the I'm rubbing her feet, exactly. Oh my god, he's too funny. Oh man. And maybe because, like, the fact that Muriel, the Tetlin Witch, kept talking, like, not like 17 times, but like several times, she talked about the key and being like, it opens any door in the underworld. Be careful. There's people down there that would love to get out and you don't want them out. Like, there's several times she, like, alluded to that. So I just feel like that's foreshadowing. Someone or something is going to get released while they're on this quest. And I don't know if it's going to be someone good or someone bad. Don't know. Let's see. I'm writing it. Let me know any other predictions you guys might have. I'm writing them down now. Who is calling to rain? I feel like that's just going to be like super important at some point. Oh yeah, I know. Poor. I mean, I want to say poor Macarena, but you know, she also like tried to kill the Fane and started a whole revolution and got a lot of people killed. But you know, that'll happen, I guess. What was the other? Oh yeah, that Emily, whatever, and Macarena will help Suri. And yeah, cool. That Treelos will greet them. And then Treelos. Is that how you say it? Trilos or Treelos? I'm always asking you guys how to pronounce shit because I don't listen to the audiobooks. Not sure. Oh, yeah. Someone will not leave. Yeah. That's another good one. When do we think Persephone will learn about Trilos? Thank you, Megan. I'm going to write this down. Hopefully I'll remember it. When do we think that Persephone is going to learn about Nifron's betrayal and lie? Do we think it'll be in this book or the next one? I think it would be in Age of Death if Tesh does go back. But then Tesh isn't going to be the one to say it. So she probably won't learn about it until Age of Empire. Right? I don't know. I don't know. The cover of Age of Empire is just like fucking with me because I'm like, is that Wraith? Even now? Or do they get the secret for how to make the dragons? Do the Frey get the secret? I don't know. I just don't know. Probably not till they get... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, the end of this one. Probably. I know, even now. Gets me every motherfucking time. Every time. And like, it's wild that it gets me so much because they didn't, and I think this is why it gets me so much, is that they didn't even get a chance. You know, like they didn't have a romance like really solidified, but they didn't even get the fucking chance. And that's why it just breaks my heart. Because, like, he wanted it so bad for so long, and she just was like, no. And then literally the minute that she's like, you know what? Yes, I do love you. I'm not going to marry Nifron. And then that happens. And it's just, it breaks my goddamned heart. Ah! So sad. Oh, well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That cover of Age of Empire with the freaking dragon. I'm like, who is this? Is this Wraith? Or is it some rando some Frey dragon? I don't know. I really hope they don't get the secret. But we have 2 books left. So I could see them getting the secret. But I don't know, though, because I feel like Age of Death is going to mostly be Suri's trials and tribulations while waiting for our band of merry misfits in the underworld. And it's going to mostly be like about them in the underworld. And probably Persephone, we'll probably see Persephone like freaking out. Like, where the fuck are they? Like, what's happening? But so I imagine if they did get the secret, it wouldn't be until the very, very end to be utilized in Age of Empire. But I don't know if they will. I don't know. I know. I don't think she will either. Like, she's proven several times that she is able to make great sacrifice for the good of others. And I just feel like she will think in her head, I'd rather die than give them this information, you know? But will they break her mind by putting her in a fucking hole? Oh, yeah, they would. But the Fane doesn't give a fuck. Oh, but I know he doesn't because of a spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If he gives them permission, which he did already. But he's still, like, that's a big ask. Like, he's got to ask people to murder their loved ones who are also Frey. So, I mean, 2 pretty evil fucking things in their belief system. Because, I mean, murder is never a fun time. Like, killing someone that you love is, like, I think a sin in most belief systems. But then murdering another Frey is like against their beliefs too. So that would be a big ask. Like, how would he convince people to do that? How would he force them? You know? I don't know. It'd be pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. And, oh man, I wonder, would Mandalay, but does he love his dad? I was gonna say, would Mandalay kill the Fane to create a dragon? Would he do that if they get the secret? I think he would. He's already like thinking negatively about his dad and thinking how he's like losing his mind and like drinking or whatever. And he was like, he does not agree with anything his dad does. But then I'm like, would it count because he doesn't, does he love his dad? You know? I don't think that will happen because I think he cares more about Mandalay and having an heir, you know? But I think Mandalay would kill his dad for sure. Yeah, I think he would. He's already like thinking, like he's kind of already thought some things where I'm like, yeah, I feel like you might murder your dad. But certainly if they figure out the dragon thing, I could see him being like, fuck it. I'll sacrifice and kill my dad to make a goddamn dragon. I just don't know. I'm going to put that down. That would be like well, I don't know which one it would be. What's the fucking Fane's name? Lothian? That's his name, right? I think that's his name. Swear to God, you guys, I'm the worst. The worst. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, he wouldn't sacrifice himself. I just think Mandalay would murder him. Because well, no, yeah, they have to like give themselves up, huh? That's right, they do. So yeah, that wouldn't work then. Because it has to be like a sacrifice of love. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. None of them would. So I don't think they would be able to make a dragon even if they fucking wanted to. Because the Fane would either have to like force people to do it, and then if they're not doing it out of sacrifice, yeah. Unless the Fane has some weird random change of heart and is like, yeah, I'll sacrifice myself, but I don't see that happening. Lethian. Thank you. Megan always coming in clutch with the pronunciations. I'm terrible. Swear to God. Maybe someday I'll go back and listen to the audiobooks. Probably wouldn't be for a long time, though. But yeah, I'm very excited to get to Age of Death. I'm super pumped. Like, this is the first one that I haven't read already, so it's going to be a whole new world for me. And I'm very excited. I know there's a few people in the Discord, excuse me, jeez, who have read the whole series already. So I bet they're getting anxious for all of us to catch up, knowing whatever happens. I'm just so nervous. I just know he's going to kill off probably at least 2 more people in these last 2 books. Like, I'll be surprised if he doesn't kill off anybody else, you know? I feel like he will. I just don't know who. Whenever, like, I think about character deaths, it's like part of me, of course, is like, I want my favorites to be safe. I don't want to lose my favorites. But then if I read a book where none of the main characters die and it's like high stakes like this, or none of the, you know, like there's no major deaths, then I get like annoyed and I'm like, oh, you just took the safe route. So it's like, I kind of want some favorites to die. We've already had some die though with Arion and Wraith. So I don't know. Mandalay will end up good-ish. He could. He could. I don't know, though. He's such a little fucking bitch ass. I don't see it happening. It's, of course, possible. I just don't see it happening. Because he's just such a little fucking twerp. A little twerp. Oh! I remember a theory. I don't remember if someone discussed this in the chat or not, but maybe I think someone might have mentioned this. But I remember having the thought that his fucking Treya is his mom, is Mondelez's mom, his servant that like is always there with him. I feel like she's his mom. Cause his dad like made some weird comment and Mondelez like thought like that was weird. I'm just like, ooh, I feel like that might be your mom, you know? Because he made some comment about like her sticking around. I don't know. What did he say? There was something he said that like made me like that popped that into my head. Earlier in the book, they don't know if Mondelez is here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He could go either way. He could. Yeah, I think that's got to be his mom. Because, like, she's always, like, so nice to him, and he's always like, why is she always so nice? It's like, well, because she's your fucking mom. Where was it? I can't find it. I thought I tabbed it, but of course I can't find the shit now. Is it here? Maybe I didn't. No, that's Malcolm shit. Oh, that's more Malcolm. Bryn. Is Nolan because the other book series, I need to look this up now. Come on, computer. The new book series with the first book titled Nolan. It's set in between the events of the Legends of the First Empire and the Rhaenyra series. But how far, and it would make sense because Nolan is half Frey, so he probably would live a long time, right? Right? So is it like literally following him? I think it might be. I think it might be. So Legends of the First Empire is 3,000 years in the past from the other one. And then Nolan is like how far after? Where is it? God damn it. I read it on his website somewhere once. Okay. Oh, I'm missing. Nervous that Ciri gave the sword that can kill the dragon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she did, huh? That's right. I wonder what is going to come of that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Nolan. Okay, this new series is called The Rise and Fall, and it's a trilogy with Nolan being the first book, Fairlane the second, and Esarhaddon being the third. And it says it takes place 800 years after the events of Legends of the First Empire. And it's 1,000 years before the Rhaenyra series. So there's that. So yeah, he could live that long for sure. 800 years. So is it Nolan? Like, is it like the Nolan we're seeing, this little baby? Yeah, how fun. I love it. Yeah. Oh, that's so exciting. I thought it once I read in this book, like the baby's name is Nolan. I was like, oh shit. Wait, like Nolan? Like the book? And then looks like it is. How fun. I'm so excited. Frick. I want to add to my I want to look at it on Goodreads. Anyway, yeah. Oh, baby Nolan all grown up. Yeah. So fun. I wonder if we're going to have any more time jumps. Do you think we are? Like, I don't think Age of Death will because of like the cliffhanger we ended on. I definitely think Age of Death is going to start like right where we left off. But do we think that Age of Empire jumps ahead at all? I mean, some of you know because you've read it already, but I don't know. Not sure. If the book is named after, if the book title is Nolan, I feel like, oh yeah, it's her. I feel like he'll be like the hero of it, right? He would have to be. It says this series is following, it chronicles the rise and subsequent fall of the First Empire, whose formation was the subject of the legends of the First Empire. So that's the premise. But yeah, I feel like he would have to be like a good guy, right? For the book to be like the title of the book to be his name, I would think. But that's just my assumption. Yeah, very true. Very true. Nolan is just like, whatever. Apparently. Yeah, I still haven't read any of the writer. I'm going to end up reading all of these in like timeline chronological order versus publication order. So backwards, basically, almost. Because, yeah. I have the Crown of Tower. That first one is a duology, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm yammering now about nonsense. I have some of the predictions written down. If you had any others that you wanted me to write down, let me know. But yeah, thanks for chatting with me. I think I'm going to end shortly, unless you guys have any other topics you want to talk about regarding this book, any other theories, any other predictions, etc. Been at it for about an hour. I like never get on Goodreads anymore. And I still have currently reading the books I was reading in January. Because I just don't use it because StoryGraph is better. But I want to see updated like e-arc reviews. Oh, this might, is this a spoiler for this series? They go in a jungle? Oh. Oh, man. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read this. Sorry, I just read the synopsis on Goodreads. The cover is so awesome, too. I splurged. I know, is it a spoiler? And I kept reading. I don't think it is. It would be like a small one if it was. It's like the first sentence of the fucking synopsis. I don't know. It's like a little bit, maybe, of a spoiler. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how this series ends, and I'll be able to determine then if it was a spoiler. But yeah, I splurged for the like collector's edition hardcover, like faux leather bound, whatever. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I'll probably get the paperback, like just normal cover too. It's so stunning. Yes, I know. Oh, whoops. There we go. It's so like colorful and cool. And it makes so much sense now seeing that it says, in the depths of an unforgiving jungle, a legend is about to be born, and the world of Elon will never be the same. Awesome. All right, cool. Don't see any other like things to discuss, so I'm gonna let you guys go now. Been here for a full hour. Thanks for hanging out with me and chit-chatting, and see you back here in about a month after we read Age of Death. Woohoo! So excited. So, all right, guys, hope you have a wonderful evening. If you have a 3-day weekend here in the United States, then I hope you enjoy it and have a great time. I have one. I'm not really doing shit, but, you know, I'm going to enjoy not being at work, I guess. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.